Hey everybody, Extrasify here. Welcome back to another episode of our 50 run series, the series where we run a dungeon 50 times and I save all of the rare or expensive loot that we have received. And in today's video, we are going to be highlighting the dungeon of Sunken Temple. Now, I haven't really farmed Sunken Temple much in the past, to be honest, and I've heard that it's very super RNG, so I decided to give it a try. Real quickly, before we get into the run itself, thank y'all so much for surpassing 2,000 subscribers. I really appreciate it, and it's a huge milestone for me, so I really appreciate you guys. And as a quick reminder, if you enjoy the content and you want to support the channel, go ahead and subscribe and check out my other gold making videos, as it really helps the channel and I really appreciate it personally. Thank you. Alright, so when farming Sunken Temple, one thing that is important to note is to bring a Dark Moon Firewater and to be a skinner, as a lot of these mobs drop green dragon scales, dream scales, and just a whole bunch of leather that has a value of between 5 to 10 gold each, and you get an absolute ton of it. So it's absolutely worthwhile to skin all of the mobs when farming. And along with that, this route you'll see, I just like to pull all of the mobs in the whole dungeon, as since I'll be mass skinning them all, I feel like it's just quicker. Instead of killing a pack and then skinning the pack and then moving on, I feel like it's a little quicker to just pull all of the mobs in the dungeon till the last boss. Some of the green transmog sets we are after are the Alabaster, Ebonhold, Ornate, Imperial Red, Imbued Plate. Those are a few of them, but we're not really here for too many of the green sets as they're not super valuable. But the BOE blues are extremely valuable. A lot of great weapons such as the Rage Hammer, Death Blow, Stealth Blade being the most expensive by far. And then you have things like Winter's Bite, you have Mistwalker Boots, the Murkwater Gauntlets. There's a ton of great unique appearance BOE blues that are specific to Sunken Temple. Alright guys, so that is how to run Sunken Temple. Let's go ahead and head out of this area and head over to go over the loot that I received. So one thing to note with Sunken Temple, like I said earlier, is that it is super RNG based. Now I don't know if I was just very unlucky or what, but I feel like we definitely could have done a lot better. But at least we got something, so I'll just preface it with that. So guys, here is everything I decided to keep after 50 runs. Now it really does not look like a whole lot, and that's how it is sometimes with Sunken Temple. You know, at least with some dungeons like RFK or Zul'Farrak, at least you get a bulk of decent transmog to at least fill your auction house up. Sunken Temple is definitely not that same way. Do not really farm Sunken Temple unless you have a very well established auction house and you just want to pad out some rare items for your auction house. Obviously, it is fun to run for the chance of the rare, expensive items, but if you are just starting out with transmog, it may not be the best dungeon to start with. Alright, with that out of the way guys, let's go ahead and quickly highlight all of the skinning results. Now we got 1,916 rugged leather for just about 4,000 gold in total there. Then the nice price thick leather for between 7 to 8 gold each, we got 1,533 of that, equaling about 11 or 12,000 there. Got 111 rugged hide for 166, nothing crazy. Same with these thick hides, about 432 gold. Then we have the green dragon scales for about 300 about, and these worn dragon scales are quite nice for about 3,400. And then you have a rare chance of getting these expensive dream scales. We got, out of 50 runs, we only got 4 of these, but they equal about 600 to 700 gold, so not bad there. So all in all, probably about 20k in skinning, which is definitely not bad because all of this will sell super quick. Now let's head over to the green items. Now, since farming this dungeon, I have decided to keep all greens that have a region value of over 500 gold, just because there's really not a lot of expensive green items in Sunken Temple in general. So let's quickly go over. We got the alabaster plate shoulders. These are about 800 gold region wide, and they are unique. They look pretty solid. You got the alabaster shield as well. This one's pretty nice, region wide, of about 1200 gold. We got the Crusader's armor. This has about a 600 gold region value. The Crusader's shield for about 1300. The heavy lamellar for about 1000. We got two of these imbued plate girdles. For some reason, they're 4000 gold on my realm, but about 1100 region wide. The Abjurer's tunic for about 1 to 3k on the region value. We got the heavy lamellar leggings for about 700 gold. Two of the Overlord's shield. These are pretty cool for about 12 to 1300 gold. We got the Revenant's chest piece, a bit high on my realm, 1600 gold, but about 800 region wide. With the leggings as well for about 1 to 2000. We got a held an offhand gossamer rod for about 1 to 3k. And two of these in very nice hypernal robes for about 1 to 2k as well. So as you can see with the transmog, it was definitely slim pickings for the greens themselves, but we got a couple items that will definitely boost our gold. Alright, and finally we are getting to the expensive items. I will start with a world drop. We got the Terran Icebreaker. This is a world drop epic for about 13,000 on my realm, but about 40 to 60,000 region wide. It is a unique appearance too, which is very nice, and overall I was very happy to see this drop. Now, since seeing this drop, this is about the same level bracket as the legendary Skullflame shield, so I do believe that you can get the Skullflame shield from Sunken Temple. That one obviously going for a few 100,000 gold on the auction house with a very high sale rate, so that is always the epic that you want to look for when farming dungeons. As far as the dungeon specific drops go, all of them pretty much are expensive from Sunken Temple. One, because not many people farm Sunken Temple, but also just because they are so hard to get. I mean, getting only one BOE blue drop in 50 runs is absolutely crazy, and with the higher prices, it makes me feel like they are much less drop chance than many other dungeons blues are. But nevertheless, we got the Mistwalker boots. Now, these are pretty cool looking. Unfortunately, though, they share a similar appearance with a cheap cloth boots item, the Buccaneer's boots. So selling this will be kind of hard, but you never know. It's got a .002, and along with it being worth 250,000 gold, obviously it's going to sit on the auction house for a while, but nevertheless was very excited when this dropped. So as always, like we do in all of our 50 runs, let's go ahead and check out the Bag Appraiser add-on to see how much gold we have in looted item value. Now obviously with it being transmog, this isn't exactly what you can expect to get in sales, but it does give us a good ballpark. So if we hover over the minimap icon, boom! Now we have 303,000 gold in value according to TSM. Obviously, this is going to be majority in the amazing Mistwalker boots that we got. So take that with a grain of salt. This dungeon is very RNG based, as you can see. I mean, our highest contributors, number 4 and 5, are literally the skinning materials that we got, and there's nothing too special about those. So yeah, in 50 runs, did not get much to show, but at least it's a decent value. It's a respectable value for 50 runs. But yeah, definitely take it with a grain of salt if you decide to run Sunken Temple. You know, don't have the highest of expectations, and if you get super lucky with one of the expensive blues, then that's amazing. Overall, guys, Sunken Temple is a fun dungeon to farm just because of the RNG factor. You never know what you're going to get. And the runs themselves, they only take about 3.5 to 4 minutes, so it doesn't take too long to do 10 quick runs. But overall, I can't say I'm super impressed with the results themselves, but obviously want to show you guys exactly what I got and be straight up with y'all. With that being said, if you enjoy my content, make sure to subscribe and check out my playlist of all of the other 50 runs videos. I upload one of these every single week for you guys. Let me know any dungeons you guys want me to farm in the comments below. And with that being said, thank you very much for watching this video. Good luck with the auction house sales, and I'll see you guys in the next gold making video.